Let's go to new topic. The psychology of women in love, viewed through the lens of Stoicism, creates a fascinating blend of emotional intelligence, self-discipline, and resilience. Stoicism, with its focus on rational thought, acceptance, and emotional regulation, resonates with many aspects of love, relationship challenges, and self-empowerment. For women particularly, Stoicism can be an empowering philosophy that encourages a balanced and resilient approach to relationships and self-love. Here's how Stoicism intersects with love and the psychology of women. 1. Emotional regulation and self-control. Stoicism teaches that while emotions are natural, they don't have to govern our actions. For many women who may feel societal pressure to be emotionally available and nurturing, Stoicism provides tools for managing emotions without being overwhelmed by them. In the context of love, this means recognizing feelings of attraction, jealousy, or disappointment without acting impulsively on them. Stoic practices encourage women to approach love with calm and measured responses, helping to maintain inner peace and avoid unnecessary conflicts or heartbreak. 2. Self-worth and independence. Stoics emphasize that one's self-worth should not be dependent on others, which is essential in navigating modern relationships. Many women have been socially conditioned to seek validation or happiness through relationships, but Stoicism empowers them to find inner contentment. In relationships, Stoicism encourages each person to maintain a sense of independence and self-worth, viewing love as an addition to life, not a requirement for happiness. By cultivating self-worth, women can approach relationships with confidence and equality. 3. Acceptance of things beyond control. Stoicism emphasizes accepting what we can't control. When it comes to love, this means recognizing that we cannot control others' thoughts, feelings, or actions, only our responses to them. For women in love, this Stoic principle can be freeing. It allows women to release expectations of how a partner should behave and instead focus on how they choose to respond to situations. This can help minimize overthinking or anxiety about a partner's actions or the future of the relationship. 4. Embracing impermanence. Stoics believe that everything is temporary, including relationships. Embracing this impermanence allows women to love deeply without becoming possessive or fearful of loss. Knowing that love, like life, is fleeting encourages a focus on quality rather than quantity, presence over permanence. This can be especially comforting during relationship transitions, breakups, or life changes, as it reminds women to cherish experiences without fear of their end. 5. Compassion and understanding. Stoicism doesn't mean detachment from compassion. In fact, it encourages empathy and understanding toward others' perspectives, an important quality in any relationship. By understanding that everyone has their own struggles, Stoic women approach relationships with empathy rather than judgment, making them resilient in the face of misunderstandings or conflicts. Stoicism encourages sympathia, a sense of connection to others, which strengthens bonds without attachment. 6. Practicing self-love through virtue. For Stoics, love for oneself comes from living a life of virtue and integrity. This means focusing on kindness, wisdom, justice, and courage in actions. Women who embrace Stoic values can find love within themselves by embodying these virtues rather than seeking external validation. This self-love strengthens resilience and empowers women to create and uphold healthy boundaries. 7. Responding instead of reacting. In Stoicism, the gap between stimulus and response is key. This pause allows for a thoughtful response rather than an emotional reaction. In love, this helps women avoid impulsive decisions or arguments, fostering healthier, more intentional communication. By practicing this pause, women can navigate romantic challenges with grace, addressing issues from a place of reason and empathy rather than reactionary emotions. 8. Understanding that love is a choice, not a need. Stoic teaching suggests that true freedom in love is choosing to love someone while being okay on your own. This aligns with the modern psychological understanding that healthy relationships stem from a place of personal fulfillment, not from needing another person to complete us. Women practicing Stoicism are encouraged to view love as a choice that enriches their lives, not a necessity for happiness or purpose. This perspective promotes healthier, more balanced relationships. In essence, Stoicism offers women tools to navigate love with strength, wisdom, and self-respect. It emphasizes self-worth, the value of inner peace, and the acceptance of life's inevitable uncertainties. Applying Stoic principles to love and relationships can create a balanced, fulfilling approach that reduces dependency, fosters genuine connection, and ultimately empowers women to love themselves as much as they love others.